There's a lot of hype around getting the filtration systems. There's a lot of hype around different types of bottled water. But at the end of the day, you need to know what pH is right for you. You can't just be going to the store, grabbing up all these different alkaline waters and assuming without really feeling your body and actually becoming the scientist and seeing what it's doing to you and to your body. You gotta do that. You can't just assume that these things are going to work these miraculous claims on you. So in this video, we're going to be tackling the subject of alkalinity. What exactly is it? What is it to be alkaline? And things that the food and beverage industry are not going to teach or tell you about. So join me as I go through these points and we travel down this road of alkalineness together. Okay, so point number one, what's alkaline? So those who might need a little bit of a refresher course, there are acids, there are bases. Okay, so when we think of alkaline, it exists on the base side of that spectrum, all right? And a lot of times you'll see, especially on alkaline water products, the bottle labeled with a pH of a number. Okay, so let's talk about pH. What is pH? To give you the definition of pH, it is the parts of hydrogen. So the concentration of hydrogen within that substance. So a pH scale is actually a numerical scale that is logarithmic. So pretty much when you're looking at a pH scale, don't just think, oh, there's 1 and 2, there's just a difference of 1. You have to also understand that number actually goes up by a factor of 10. The factor of 10 of which that concentration of hydrogen exists in that substance. So when you look at the spectrum of pH, you have 0 and then you have 14. So when you see 0, that is the most acid of acids. When you see 14, that is the most basic of bases. So when we look at those scales, just to give you guys perspective, our stomach acid is like a number 1 on the pH scale. And on the other hand, toothpaste is generally more alkaline, usually around like a 9. And, as we see, since our teeth haven't dissolved out of our mouth from brushing them, alkalinity for toothpaste works for our teeth. For our stomachs, a more acidic environment works better for digestion. Everything has its place. Everything has a balance. Now that we covered the topic of pH, let's move on. So here's where I get angry, because there's people out there that are feeding you claims that you need this super duper alkalinized water that's like 10, 11, crazy numbers, when that's not good. That's not good. I don't know how else to put it. Our bodies do have aspects that are more alkaline, yes, and that do better in a more alkaline environment. But I will tell you now from experience that for you to constantly ingest alkaline products that are more so high, and I'm talking like this is like 9 plus, for you to ingest anything that's over a 9 is ridiculous. And for anyone to be pushing you to ingest anything, especially over a 10, is ridiculous, especially if they're also not helping you to institute a diet that is going to be alkaline and is just giving you what I would say is almost like a penicillin, like a Tylenol, like a cure-all. Because especially if you're drinking soda that is close to stomach acid levels of acidic, you're missing the point. And they're missing the point, and they're really doing you a disservice. Just to give you my testimony, all right, I started drinking alkaline water, I would say about 6 years ago at this point. And it was at a point where it was just really starting to pick up steam. I had started drinking a water that I think it was around like an 8. which was good, which is fine. I did start seeing changes in my energy levels, which was great, but I didn't stop at that number. There was a water that was a pH of a 9, 9.5. Mind you, this whole time, no one around me either had the knowledge or was telling me that, you know, just doing this alone, because even though my diet was decent, I wasn't at that point really focused on having a more alkaline diet either overall, like as in food. So I'm just drinking this alkaline water thinking that I'm just going to improve my overall well-being just by doing that. So the 9.5 comes along, and after about not even 6 months, probably about 4 months in, I feel my stomach like getting hard and getting stomach pains, and I'm like, what the heck is this? And kind of TMI, not so much TMI, but I also started to find it harder to pass stool. Yes, I got constipated. And why is that? Well, going back to my earlier point, is that there is a place for everything in our body. If you are over alkalinizing, especially through unnatural modes of alkalinization, your body is going to start telling you that you're doing way too much. You're doing too much. And my body, through becoming constipated, through the stomach pain, was telling me that I have now over alkalinized my body to the point where it was affecting my digestive system. So, because of that, my energy flipped. I became more tired, more worn down, and just like bloated. It was terrible. And why I tell you guys this is because a lot of you guys are on these alkaline water, you know, just kicks, drinking all these crazy high pH alkaline waters. Especially Americans, we have to get out of this mindset that one pill can fix everything, that one water can fix anything, that one thing can fix anything. Because more than likely, with that thinking, it's just because you don't want to do the work. Okay? And that's just my little tough love for this video. So now that I got all that out the way, let's go over some solutions. What I'm going to give you guys now are some suggestions on how to start to incorporate more alkaline foods into your diet. And of course, like any diet, it's best to really just slowly incorporate these things, get a taste for them, see what you like, make it fun. And hopefully these suggestions you find both affordable and accessible, because affordability and accessibility are so important to diets. You know, why be told something that is out of your reach? What good is that? So let's begin. One item that could either be a really hated or loved item that you can add into, let's say, your salads, is olives. Next, we have limes. So limes are also alkalinizing, and those you can add to your tea. You can add to quite a few things. Or like an olive oil and lime dressing, add some Italian seasonings into that or something, add some herbs into it. You have your pineapple, so if you ever want to, even using it as a sweetener, using the juice to maybe sweeten up other juices you might make. Or you can also just eat it raw, because pineapple is awesome. So in terms of grains, there's quinoa or quinoa, depending on how you say it. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato. And quinoa is a great alternative to like rice, which is more acidic than quinoa. Keep your water between a 7 and an 8.5, and really just focus on your food base being alkaline. All right. Hope y'all enjoyed that video. Any suggestions, leave them below in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think, and also share your thoughts, share your diets and experiences going through an alkalinized diet. Let us know, what kind of meals do you prepare? I really want in the comments to be a sense of community. Definitely share with each other, and let's learn together and let's grow together so we can become more informed together. All right, till next time, peace.